I'll upload it to YouTube after.
Why are we not streaming on YouTube?
Because I can't stream to two platforms at once. Yeah. So I think we're live. Hold on.
What? Did we get banned off YouTube? Okay,
All right.
go live.
We'll do it live.
Ladies and gentlemen, VGotM.
At some point, we need to do this.
All right.
And we're live with VGotM, episode number 17. Welcome to VGotM, the podcast where we vote on a game to play for a month, and then we decide to talk about it, and then we end up not talking about it. I'm joined with Angry Giraffe today.
Glad to be here.
Witherbottom. Witherbottom was able to make it, thankfully. We're happy to have you.
Hello.
And Ninja will be back at some point. He is, I don't know. But
here he comes.
Oh, here he is. Okay.
Oh, man,
Yeah. So we got he's gone. He's gone. But yeah, we got a lot to talk about today.
Been a busy month.
Witherbottom, what have you been up to this month? Because I know what I've been up to.
Mostly working, actually.
Ooh.
That's been my month.
You didn't even play any of the forest with us?
I mean, I tried.
We only played it for like 2 weeks out of the month, so
And
it's a narrow window.
If Ninja ever unmutes himself, we'll get him.
I'm here.
Oh, there he is. Oh, welcome, Ninja.
Thank you.
I'm going to play this while we just introduce ourselves a little bit and talk about a couple of the things. Let's see, what's first on the list? Oh. Y'all know about Paul Pelosi's attack, right?
Oh, yes.
Where he invited...
Terrible white supremacists attacked him.
Yeah, like he invited this gay white supremacist
Trump,
to have like this orgy with him, and then the police got invited in. I don't know if y'all heard that or not, but
he really got into the Jeffrey Dahmer documentary.
Nice. Way to bring it. Hold on, I'll need to tag that in there.
Jeffrey Dahmer documentary?
Yeah, add that to our tags, so like relevance, we can bump up on the algorithm some. But
hashtag Jeffrey Dahmer.
Hashtag Jeffrey Dahmer. But this was an actual tweet today from our favorite gaming news organization, Kotaku. Man behind Pelosi hammer attack was radicalized by Gamergate. If it wasn't for the damn gamers, this would never have happened. We need the SJWs.
That makes total sense. Totally agree.
Oh, right. But, I mean, stuff has happened. One of the big things that happened we saw was Elon Musk bought Twitter. I don't know if y'all heard about that.
Yeah, that was in the last
What's Twitter?
couple of days.
Twitter's... I don't know what to do with this.
This is for our viewers that don't know what Twitter is.
All those boomers that listen to us and watch us.
Yeah.
We're their favorite gaming channel.
Yeah.
we're the this is my grandson.
That's right.
VGotM is the
doxing our
preferred gaming
listeners.
channel of all boomers. They control a combined $37 trillion in wealth.
What are
That's our sponsors.
We're being watched by the Rothschilds?
Yeah.
Yep.
The Boomer Foundation.
Oh shit, I forgot to add the Discord overlay.
Based in Ohio.
All right. Yeah, there we are. Yeah, but Elon bought Twitter, and right as he bought it, my Twitter account got banned.
Oh.
Well, not banned, suspended for 12 hours.
You got banned in a post Elon world.
No, well, technically it was like he had walked in the door, but then there were still rogue elements banning random shit posters on Twitter.
What'd you get banned for?
Okay, all right. Here's the story.
Okay.
I'd had a little bit to drink. Me and Ninja were playing across the obelisk, which is a lot of fun. And
A lot of fun.
we were playing, and I see this happening, and I start like just shit posting, right? Because it's fun. And you know, like when a king dies, you sit there and you say, "The king is dead. Long live the new king." Right?
That's what I say every time I
That's every time the monarchy turns over, I say something similar.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense.
Just
So-
it's inspired from deep within me. I can't-
Right. So
I just blurted it out.
So I was like, so I saw that Elon Musk yeeted like all of the C-level employees off of Twitter immediately. Like he walked in, and then like 10 hours later, they're gone. And so I tweeted and said, I meant to say the Twitter executives are dead. Long live the new executives. Like making a metaphor. What I actually tweeted was death to the Twitter executives. Long live the new Twitter executives.
I was wondering what you were talking about.
And I
last night.
got instantly, like it was
Said death too.
because I did death too. And I woke up the next morning and I was like, oh yeah, I deserve that one. So I deleted that
That's
tweet.
awesome.
But yeah, that was funny to me.
Oh well, maybe you'll be unbanned in the
I wonder if
wave of
Chief is going to
unbanning.
be unbanned.
His new Ultra Magic MAGA Jack is back, isn't it?
Ultra Magic Jack.
Ultimate.
Ooh.
He's voodoo. Oh man. Oh,
Ultra Magic Johnson.
but
What,
I
wasn't
mean,
the original one Ultra Mega Jim?
it was.
Yeah, I think
And
so.
then he
Now he's
tweeted a
Ultra
streamer.
Magic Jack.
He tweeted a streamer and got like 80,000 impressions. Meanwhile, I tweet a streamer and I like call him out, and all I get is just hate from that streamer, and like I don't get any impressions.
You did pick a streamer that has like one employee, and not like. Or no. That was your tweet of the game.
Oh yeah, that's true. Ninja, did you something happen to you with Rockstar? You gonna tell us the story, or do you know? Did you fail to
Well,
remember it all?
When I wrote that down, I thought there would be more to the story, but essentially, for some reason, I was like locked out of my Rockstar account. It says like the safety of your account has been compromised, so your like
Motherfucker.
stuff has been reset. And I was like, okay, so I log in to reset it, fine, but I have a different username all of a sudden, which meant that like the games that I own on that launcher are registered to the username I had before it made the random change. So it was like a 3 or 4 week process before I could play the games that I had bought.
Did they just give you a new username?
Yeah, they just like I got some like automated system email about how like the safety of my account had been compromised or something, and then
Someone more important than you wanted to be Ninja Giraffe.
I guess because the next time I logged in, I used the same exact login info, but my username was different.
Ooh.
So
Hmm.
like I used my email to log in, but like when I logged in, it was like I had a different username.
Did you
I couldn't
message
play
the
any- I
message the
couldn't play
Ninja
any of my
Giraffe?
games. No, I mean like it's
I would-
still listed it as like when I logged in, it would be like fill account info for Ninja Giraffe, and then it would give me a different name.
I would absolutely message him and be like, all right, like
I don't think
Excuse
it
me,
was.
what
I
the
don't
fuck?
think someone stole it though. I don't really know it. I think it was just some weird kink system.
Some kinky system.
Their system is kinky, is what I'm trying to say.
well, it used to be kinky, but with
Some kinky system.
but with
they ironed it out.
GTA
They got it
GTA
some
6,
therapy.
it's not going to be as kinky now.
They used shock.
Are they really having a girl protagonist
Yes.
in that?
Yes,
GTA 6
yeah, it's going very very woke.
and no N words, as far as I understand.
What? Hey, we are on Rumble now. You can sit.
I can't play a Grand Theft Auto game without the N word.
We are.
Well, it was like
on-
half of the voice lines for GTA 5 were just the N-word.
Some white person's like, hey, can I sign up to voice act this one?
They got too many applications from white people. They had to do something drastic.
Like, how are we supposed to get through all these applications? We got to make the next one a woman.
Speaking of voice actors, did y'all see the Bayonetta bullshit?
No?
Okay.
Who's Bayonetta?
Bayonetta is a video game series. And this one voice actress has been doing it for like the first 2 games and also the Smash game. And then she came out and was like, oh my gosh, these developers are not willing to pay me. They're not willing to pay me. Like, voice actors are people too, and all this type of thing. And then there people are like, oh my gosh, that's horrible. And then she comes out and she's like, yeah, they offered to pay me like $4,000. That's it. And like the entire Twitter sphere, like surrounding this game, is in an uproar. And then it comes out that she's like, no, they are paying her a pretty good salary, something like $25,000 for the entire thing. Or like, and it's not going to be like, that's not a full year's worth of work for her. And she gets residuals. But she was upset with something about it, like how, like the voice lines that they were giving her. And she didn't like that the tone of the game was changing away from like this woke message. So she was like, went public and claimed that they were doing this to her. And
So
they,
she's
Like,
not
do you
right.
not
Why?
think that people are going to fact check you on that?
she released the emails and content herself and be like, see, they only paid me $4,000. When you like look at what they actually has said, and they're like, yeah, we're not gonna, like, she's like, I'm not gonna do this, and they're like, hey, well, we'll let you do a couple, like, some other voice lines for $4,000, and that's where she got the $4,000 number. So she's we're like, we'll pay you also for this other role, and she's like, no, I'm not gonna do that. It's just like so dumb. Like,
Yeah.
This reminds me of, it's like the level of stupid. I remember one time I was I'm trying not to dox anything. Supervising children.
Oh, that's doxing.
Oh, I know where you are. I know right where you are.
Yeah.
I'm locked onto your location now.
Well, anyway, I was
Hold on, looking at the sex registry.
supervising there's no way to not make this sound sexual now.
You have 100% made yourself sound like a predator.
Yeah. I was supervising.
You're like, how do I
a small
not
group of
dox
children.
myself? I'm not allowed within children.
I was in a bathroom. I was supervising children in a bathroom. And I remember this one little asshole kept turning off the lights, and I was like, "Stop turning off the lights!" And then he looks right at me and turns off the light, and I was like, "Damn it! Like, turn back. Why did you do that?" And he goes, "It wasn't me." And I was like, "Did you? Like, what do you think's gonna happen here?" And these weren't like toddlers. I mean, these were like old enough to lie and be a dick. And
What is the
I'm like,
cutoff for that?
it's like, did
Oh.
you not think that I was just gonna be like, "Bro, I just saw you."
As someone with a 3-year-old, it's 3.
Hey, toddlers get manipulative.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They do. Yeah. I just had my 3-year-old.
Luckily, they're pretty gullible if you tell them you have candy in your car.
I keep collecting more.
More toddlers, that is.
I was talking to my toddler last night. I was putting her to bed, and the whole time I'm putting her to bed, she asked for me to put her to bed. And the whole time I'm putting her to bed, she's like, I love mama more than you. Go get mama. I love mama more than you. Go get mama. I was like, I know you do. Just, you asked me to do this, so I'm going to put you to bed.
Oh, she's an ass.
Can't do that yet. Not yet.
Stop being an ass.
Stop being a jerk. You're hurting my
Yeah.
feelings.
Video game
Yeah, that's whenever you're
podcasters
like, I love
tell-
mama more than you too.
Speaking of kids, I don't know if you're aware of this, but did you know that that gaming can be deadly to children?
What?
Action-packed missions can kickstart life-threatening arrhythmia in kids with undiagnosed heart issues.
I'm just picturing some kid getting really excited and like, ah,
Do you throw up when you have arrhythmia?
No, I was just thinking that they would get so excited that they throw up and then die.
I think
Extra stat for good measure.
I think this might explain all of your problems with your like teammates in Destiny 2 and Modern Warfare 2 recently.
They're all dying.
they're just dying while they're playing. Anyway,
I just don't understand the matchmaking.
likely to die, unlikely to die. Are you
I'm
vaxxed?
on the likely to die team.
Yeah, you're on the you're on the vax team.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, cutting that head off.
Oh yeah, So I forgot about that. Modern Warfare 2 just came out. You purchased it, right, Angry?
I did.
How much did it cost again?
I think $70.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that's the new trend for games.
Well, from the
We've increased from-
soulless Activision Blizzard.
They're just the trendsetters. Others will follow.
I'm just trying to set you up for a rant.
That's not a rant setting up. But when so $70 for a game, do you think that's too expensive?
Yes.
So what's the maximum a game should be?
But you paid it.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you
I don't think
I don't
it's
know.
too expensive, but I think it is too expensive whenever they release more opportunities to pay for stuff that's like,
What?
well, okay, so like the season pass in Modern Warfare. Like,
Oh yeah.
I think it's dumb that you have to pay for that every time.
Yeah.
I mean, like, and yes, they give you like a way to get it by playing their game a lot. But I don't know. I don't like that.
I don't know. I think that I think there's too much pixel fucking going on in the games industry. Like
What do you want them to fuck?
men and women, preferably.
Both?
You know, hey, we don't judge here at VGotM. You know,
Yes, we do.
that's literally our shtick.
We judge constantly.
No, it's pixel fucking is like literally trying to make something that let's say 5% of your user base will even notice, and 0.001% of your user base will care about it. But you're sitting there, so have to make it perfect because you care so much about this little tiny thing that doesn't matter to gameplay, doesn't matter to like what's going on, doesn't matter to competitiveness. It's just so you can feel and you can take that pixel, show it to a future employer, to give yourself a like a better job. And it's like no one cares about that. Like, does this actually help the company? Is this or the product? Is it saving the product money? So you end up with these, situations where you have Modern Warfare 2 probably had 400 employees working on it.
Wow.
At, let's say, roughly $100,000 a year. So for 4 years. So let's say, what is that? 4 million times 4, 16 million.
What is it?
$60 million just in salary alone. And then you have all this other stuff on top of it. Like, there's a reason why games cost so much, and it's not because, well, the coffee. I mean, it's more the Ritalin that costs so much for the games industry. Like, everybody's on Ritalin in the games industry, or ADHD medication. I don't know what it is now, but methamphetamine, we'll say.
It probably is meth.
I am the only one that I know of that didn't take it.
Didn't take meth?
Well, didn't take ADHD medication to help themselves be more productive.
Really?
Makes me sit and be like, maybe I should take some. Maybe I'll go find a dealer down on the street.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z, we all take meth and stream.
With crotch cam.
With crotch cam.
I just I don't know.
I personally think we're really onto something with crotch cam.
I do too.
Like, I think we could start a whole new YouTube trend.
Well,
You just have to.
Warning: ski freely, don't eat the berries.
You just have to make sure to mark that the video is not for children.
That's what we do with this.
I don't know if this is what I want to be known for.
Crotch cam?
Yeah, I don't want to be.
No one's ever gonna see your face.
Hey, you ever heard of that dude? That ninja giraffe guy?
I mean, but if you had to choose between like
You're like, yeah, man, I love his crotch cam
Not being
videos.
known
Those are
or being known
hilarious.
for crotch cam.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, does Ron Jeremy care? Like, if he's known for, was he know like his face? I don't know what his face even looks like.
What do you know looks like? I'd recognize that dick anywhere.
Oh man, we're just chugging right through all of my content because
It's
we're
succinct.
yeah we're going to go to the next thing that happened. TwitchCon happened. TwitchCon happened, and a porn star who streams on Twitch, which is basically all women on Twitch.
Wow.
She was doing.
We're gonna check the comments for that one.
So, all right, you ready for? Oh, where'd Angry go?
I'm back.
Okay, you're back.
Welcome
Okay,
back.
all right, because I want to make sure you watch this. All right, so this is Adriana Chechik. I don't know how to spell her or pronounce her name. Can y'all see that? Okay, because I can't maximize it just because it's widescreen bullshit. All right.
Big Simba of her own. Great big
Is that not like? Is it like 1 cube deep?
1 cube deep.
And she just jumped in there.
Yeah.
Is she whining about it now?
She broke her back in 2 places.
So she's whining right now?
Yes. Like a
You said
Twitch
as a
star.
porn star?
This is Adriana Chechik. Got her back broken. All those dicks she took, and this is what broke her
She's
back.
probably used to stuff just ramming up her butt.
Still maintains good form.
Got that good arch. So
Wow.
she
Okay,
went.
So
She went and had to get 2 rods in her back. Right.
okay.
Went to the doctor and
I didn't think about it until I heard you laugh.
apparently found out she was pregnant at the doctor's office.
When she was getting rods in her back?
Yeah. Metal rods. These are cybernetic, like these are cyborg rods.
Cyborg rods.
There's no way to phrase it that it's not. Let's go. Come on.
So she found out she had a baby.
Yes.
So I assume she
I
aborted
think
it.
it's gone. Yeah, it's gone now.
Wow.
That's on Twitch. We're not on Twitch. We're on Rumble. We're wholesome here.
Yeah. None of us are pregnant.
Yeah, none of us are pregnant. So
So you think that the whole thing was staged?
no, I don't think the whole thing is staged on that
That
one.
was actually her way to just abort the baby.
Like she was just trying to like she could have just been quiet.
There are easier ways
Nobody
to
would've known.
abort.
But she
Like, she
wanted
was
the
in
world to know
California.
that
She was
forced
in a
into the
state where they
situation.
wouldn't let her, so she jumped.
Yeah.
That's horrible. See, the liberals warned us that this was going to happen when Roe v. Wade was overturned, and we didn't believe them.
That's what I'm thinking. It's like the news story.
This 10-year-old had to jump in a foam pit in order to have an abortion.
Woman breaks back to get abortion. Just through cybernetic rods in her back.
Wow.
Yeah.
The cyborgs are aborting us, taking over.
Yep.
That's awesome.
I think, speaking of Twitch thoughts, I guess we'll go to the next Twitch thought. We might have to watch this one.
All right.
All right. So it's our favorite Twitch thought, Amouranth.
Woo!
Okay.
I mean, what?
She revealed she has a husband.
What?
Who's shocked? Is anyone shocked? Witherbottom, are you shocked? I can't see your face.
So I'm very shocked.
Yeah.
He sounds shocked. His face sounds like surprise Pikachu over there.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. I don't want to do it too loud because it'll break everyone's speakers. But
Why did you say you were gonna kill my dogs?
Can't hear it.
Okay.
Can you hear that?
I can leave that. You know what? Actually, I shouldn't leave the
Oh,
house because
don't
my
hear
dogs are
no, can't hear it. No, y'all can't hear it. Okay.
Oh well.
Basically, he's saying that she should leave the house. He's like, leave the house. She's like, why are you going to kill my dogs and all that type of thing. Horrible, horrible, horrible things to say, right? She claims that he was forcing her to stream for 18 hours a day. He was behind her dressing up this way. He's been like controlling her and controlling her money and basically telling her that he's going to take all of the money and spend it on crypto. And if she doesn't keep on streaming, you know. Why are you laughing? This is serious.
It's just like he threatened to spend all the money on crypto.
That's how I threatened my wife.
Yeah. Wait, should we not be doing that?
Anyway, okay. And it goes on. There's a bunch of them. Apparently, he was the one that made her be a hot tub streamer. He threatened to leave her with only $1 million. You know.
Only 1 million.
You peasant.
Called her a dumb fuck.
No.
Was going to throw all her money away. See, some dumb fuck. Do you understand? Like all that type of thing. Okay.
Do you know what mansplaining is?
So, right. Immediately after this.
So much build up.
Immediately after this. This was her next OnlyFans message. Sorry, been sad today, but you guys make me feel better. Okay.
It looks like she's using like a filter that makes the boobs like ungodly large.
Like a fisheye. Like her head looks tiny.
Hey. Yeah, like it just doesn't even look real.
Right? Okay. But then you look at the next post and it says, unlock for $50, first time with boy-girl content. Watch me spit on his cock and then let him fuck me from behind. Now, I ask you, does that sound like a woman who's abused and then it's like, oh, hey, I'm going to release the content with my husband?
That I was abused.
I mean, she already alluded that she's concerned about the money, so I doubt that she would stop whatever
Stop
she's doing to
simping.
get it.
Stop simping.
Look, you know,
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
I'm so much.
I think
I'm
that
just trying to
outweighs the
support
pride
her.
here.
I'm gonna go spend $50 to support her.
Oh, what's this? An unlock?
Yeah.
I haven't unlocked that one yet. Oh, man.
$50?
$50. Good.
Yeah, it's her
Lord.
first time with an actual penis.
Wait, what?
What do you mean?
You
what
cannot tell me that girl's a virgin.
No. First time on camera. Sorry.
Oh. I was like,
No, she's married. She can't. Of course, she's a virgin.
married people can be virgins.
That's why I said, of course, she's a virgin.
Like Mary.
Yeah,
She wasn't married when she was a virgin.
that's true.
Wait.
Wait, what?
She was married when she was a virgin.
No. Yes.
All right.
I don't-
All right.
I-
This. With the bottom, are you watching the stream?
Yes,
Okay,
I
alright.
am.
All right. Is your wife watching over your shoulder? Is
No, she is not.
The next one's spicy. I like this one.
Oh, the next one's
Uh-oh.
spicy.
All right.
All right,
More
well,
boob pics.
All right. It is more boob pics.
I feel like it's good that we're squeezing into a hole on the footage right there.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, it's
Like
Literally
him,
what we
Rob.
called the wall gina.
wall gina the entire
Yeah.
time. All right. Witherbottom, I present to you this month's FAP challenge.
Oh,
jeez.
oh no.
I'm waiting for your reaction.
I like the comment.
Yeah, that's a good comment.
He's
I don't
strategically
know.
saying
Just
nothing.
there's just something missing for me. It could be maybe like a hat or like a different hairstyle, another chromosome. I don't.
I was wondering where that was going. I was not disappointed.
Oh, that was nice.
No,
So-
but okay. So we briefly discussed this early in the month, and I stand by what I said. I feel like I don't know how to describe this without words that are exactly this. I feel like they chose the least looking Downs person, for this opportunity. Like it's
Yeah,
like a
no, they
it's like
need
a
to
gateway
go
Downs.
gateway Downs. Yeah, they needed to go full on like Walmart greeter Downs.
You start off with this stuff, and then you turn to the really hardcore Downs.
This is the start to retard porn.
Oh man.
I can't. I can't. I'm sorry. Oh, my face hurts.
Your face hurts.
From laughing too hard. Oh man.
That's multifactorial.
But you know what? It doesn't like it. I don't know. Is it supposed to bother me because it doesn't? I guess.
Witherbottom, would you
I
bang?
mean, I don't.
I mean, if it's a would you or wouldn't you thing, I mean, nothing. That picture, like most people are going, yeah.
It's an interesting way of saying I would do it.
Just saying,
No,
don't like-
she is objectively very pretty.
Objectively, she's pretty.
Yeah, I would say
Yeah.
objectively she's pretty.
No.
I-
No, I don't find it like pretty.
Mr. Elitist over there.
No, it's pretty. Pretty. Pretty is not a body thing. Pretty is a face thing. She does not have a pretty face.
It's a butterface.
I believe a pretty face thing is just called a pretty face thing. Pretty is. We wouldn't
don't-
need to specify pretty face.
You're saying
if
you would
pretty
go for
actually
some
included.
horribly fat hippo as long as she did her makeup well?
No, I'm saying that a horribly fat hippo who does her makeup
As long
well
as she's
is,
not autistic. or
can
has
have a
Down
prettier than someone who like has a retard face and not. fat.
If you had to have a retard face and a smoking hot body, or like
I would prefer
somebody
the smoking
who-
hot body. I'm saying this is better than that, but I'm saying pretty is not a whole. I don't think it's a whole body thing.
It's just
I
the
don't-
makeup.
Pretty's the face.
No,
No,
it's gonna be a no from me, dog.
I'm with Ninja on this.
Really? Yeah, Witherbottom, help me out here.
I think pretty is a whole person thing. You
Oh,
gotta take in
boom.
the
Wow.
So
in the
intelligence
face.
too. So yeah, this person's not pretty.
You don't know that.
But
I
You're
think
the
what we
smartest
have.
person at the Special
I
Olympics.
think what we've determined here is that JarNod is dumb and she's hot. Let's move on.
Yep.
all right, moving on. Moving on.
If
Let's
if
go
you
on the
wanted to-
record and say that if you have Down syndrome, we love you on VGotM.
I'd like to go on the record and tell that model that if she's watching this, she can contact me or Ninja.
Why did you include me? we'll post our phone numbers in the comments.
Yeah.
Hit me up on Instagram. Slide into my DMs. All right. So this was the question since we don't have an is it gay,
Oh,
but this is the question, and Witherbottom is not aware of this question, so I'm excited.
Was this the first one I
Jeez.
said, or the one that
This is one we talked about last night.
the recent one.
I don't know, but there was two. One
I
of
don't
them was
remember.
like so terrible you couldn't even answer it.
Okay.
That was such a good one, though. I loved that one.
Okay.
We'll get to it.
We'll get to that one. The first one is Witherbottom.
That's
Why
it.
do I feel like I'm being singled out?
You're being so quiet.
Okay.
To be
I just
fair,
said that I
that
would
previous
do it.
conversation was not one I was sure I wanted to be associated with, but we're moving on.
I just said I'd be okay with a retarded person.
So let's do another recap.
All right.
Really elaborate on some of the finer points.
Just wanted to clarify my position for anybody in the chat.
All right. Witherbottom. You look back at your wife's yearbook photos from high school.
Oh, we're starting with this one.
Yeah. At what age is she that you are allowed to be attracted to her?
This is such a dangerous question.
I hate this question, but I love it as well.
I don't know.
At what age did you find her attractive? Will you?
Ooh.
Well,
Oh, so that's a whole
I mean,
set. What if you knew your wife in like
what if
fifth
you knew
grade?
it before?
I found her attractive when I met her when she was in like her early 20s.
No.
That's
But
when I
you look
first
back,
found her
like,
attractive.
yeah, but you look
Okay,
back at the
let's say you dated a girl that you had known since like kindergarten.
Too far. You should have
I said
started higher.
known, not been attracted to. Like, let's say, in
I know,
kindergarten-
but instantly. Okay, sorry. Go on. Sorry.
like, let's say, you're, I don't know, what age are you in? Let's say like fourth or fifth grade. You're like 10 years old. Some people hit puberty earlier than others, and that's the first time you're like, oh, she's pretty attractive. But now you're like, 20, 30, 40. Like, do you still think back to the first time you're like, you're
I think-
even
okay,
prettier
here's
than the
a-
first time I saw you?
Yeah.
We're waiting for Bottom to answer.
I know, and I don't have a good answer for this.
I feel like because the two options are either you don't find your wife attractive,
Right.
or you're a pedophile.
Right.
So choose which.
Would
Which
you?
is it?
And we will clip this and send it to your wife.
And the police.
or the police, depending on your answer.
I'll be honest, and I haven't thought about that.
Well, duh, that's why we're asking.
Do you think we just
Wouldn't
choose
be a very
questions
good
you've thought
fucking
about
question.
before?
People come to this podcast to ask these types of questions.
We're like Anderson Cooper, but with would you or wouldn't yous.
I don't have an answer.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Witherbottom's not feeling very saucy tonight.
No, but
It is
I'll-
a particularly saucy podcast.
I'll go
so-
question. I'll go next.
Okay.
My wife is very cute in high school, but she's definitely more attractive now. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, she's like,
That's a stupid answer.
it's not a stupid answer.
Oh,
like-
you're
that
saying
makes
that 'cause
sense.
You said it.
Like, when I met her, and like earlier, there's a very, very, very pretty young girl. That sounds so wrong.
Yeah, that's the thing. You can't talk delicately about this.
No, you
The more delicately you try to approach this conversation, the more pedo you sound. You just gotta go outright. There's no.
Yes.
You gotta just be straight.
I don't know.
It's got to be like 14.
Okay, here's the problem.
All right, I take it back. That's
Here's the
not more
problem.
pedo. Oh man.
Oh, that's great. So, I don't know if y'all had this, but when I was growing up, like, we had, like, the bowl cut was a big thing, right?
Yeah.
So my wife, when she was growing up, she also had the bowl cut. Like, we looked like we had the exact same haircut when we were growing up. And so it's like, like,
So is it gay to be attracted to yourself?
I was.
You're like, she looks exactly like me.
when she was like 5.
Oh, we're going back to 5.
Okay, so I have like pictures of her when she's like 16, 17, and then pictures of her when she's like 5. Like, those are only, like, there's like a 10-year gap.
What
in
about
there.
now? What about now?
I give her a bowl cut every day.
What?
What?
I don't know.
It's a
what
new
that
sex
I
thing.
means.
don't even know what that means. Would you give me a bowl cut?
I'll get the scissors.
I don't know where you're going to get that much maple syrup.
Oh God. Oh, I can't breathe.
All right. I think I fairly answered. Ninja. Get your wife in here too. We want to hear her reaction. I'm kidding.
No. Although I guess I do have a funny story,
All right.
but it won't answer your question, so don't get your hopes up. Occasionally, my wife
Watch where you're going with this.
will send photos, right, of just being good looking, So it's a well-known fact that in times of need,
You better just steer into this one. It's gonna sound
Yeah,
worse.
I know. You resort to what you have.
Iceberg dead ahead.
Yeah, I know. Intentionally delicate here. This is sounding good. So, anyways, there was some confusion one time because there was one photo of her with like attractive cross country gear on. Yeah, I mean, not that the gear itself was attractive, but she looked attractive in it. Um, and then there was a separate photo that I wasn't perfectly aware of her many years before that, and there was we kind of had some confusing interaction on which one we were talking about one time because I insinuated that one was very attractive, and she was like, "That's not good."
So you've lived out this question.
I've
before.
lived out this question, and I can answer that. I don't know what age that was, but that was not at the point yet. So I don't really know what to tell you as far as the answer, but that's my story.
This didn't help me at all.
I'm glad I could be helpful.
Oh, what the heck? I edited that out.
Unbelievable. Now you've all seen my desktop.
All right. Angry. How far back are you willing to go?
That's a really weird way to.
That's exactly what
that.
the question is.
That is not what the question is. How far back are you willing to go? I mean, I don't know. I met my wife in college, so I have the benefit if she was already over 18. So I'm willing to go back that far.
Yeah, I mean, so I think we all met our wives in college.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, but I'm like, if you didn't, you'd still very easily be allowed to find her attractive at 18.
Yes, but we're talking about if you saw yearbook photos of her when she was pre-18, are you allowed to be attracted to?
I think so. I just think it's really weird. Also, it gets weirder the farther you go back.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like whenever you see people
What
on
the
the
heck?
news though, and they're like, "Oh, so and like a teacher," and they're like, "Oh, they banged this like senior in high school who was 17," and you're like, "Okay." Like, I mean, it's weird because of the power differential and all that, but it's like, I don't know, you like clearly have secondary sex characteristics at that point. Like, and it's like a seven,
What are
but I
secondary
mean,
sex characteristics?
like
I don't know this.
boobs,
Uh,
puberty.
that's not a primary sex characteristic.
That
No.
would be like your penis.
Yeah.
What, boobs and a penis?
No, typically one or the other.
No, but not
So what?
always.
So what are
But
men's?
not always.
So what are male sex? Like what are my secondary sex characteristics?
I love your shirt. It's great. It's
I mean, you got a nice mouth.
You got nice skin.
You got a pretty mouth.
No, it'd be like hair, muscle development.
Why'd you start with that?
That's one of the things.
Hey, don't dox me. There's only like 1 billion bald men in the world.
I actually
billion.
was meaning in other places, but
Oh.
Oh,
pretty sure you have hair on the top from very early.
that's true.
Unless you're a werewolf.
Yeah, no, but it's like, you see people in the news and, it's like a teacher that goes to prison or whatever for having sex with like a 17-year-old. And you're like, you kind of feel bad for him a little bit. But you see somebody who like went to go, meet somebody who's 12 at a house somewhere and you're like, set that person on fire.
Yeah.
Like I don't.
Yeah, it's a tricky line to walk.
So I've talked with my wife about this before, that it's weird to me that I don't know currently in the rest of the world, but like all throughout history, it was like Game of Thrones. Like as soon as you've had your blood, you're
Mhm.
ready to be married.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's like as soon as people were able to perform stuff, they could. And I mean, if you think about like your body and your ability to recover from stuff, it kind of makes sense. But then now
And how many eggs do women have?
yeah, like we define things at 18, but it's not really because you're not ready before then. It's because it's like coercive.
Yeah.
It,
Well,
it,
the
it's also
18 I think is, I mean, it's completely arbitrary, but it's just we've
Yeah.
decided as a
Well,
society that
it's
like
just
we
like
have to have a cutoff for what we say is acceptable.
yeah, but we're
And
not
then
protecting people from a physical harm of like sexual contact. We're protecting people from like if you're a creepy ass 40-year-old dude going after a 13-year-old, you might be able to manipulate people.
but
It's more of a power differential thing.
even that happened
Yeah.
in the medieval times though. Like some
Yeah,
dude,
well,
like
I'm just
some
like that
lord.
definitely happened then. But
Yeah,
Well,
some
go
lord's like,
watch-
hey, I'm gonna like.
go watch Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
yeah. But I mean, if you were I don't know, like you're some young prince or princess, or I guess it'd be the prince is probably older. But
Is
you're like 25, 26, something like that, and someone marries you to like a 15-year-old. Like
Mhm.
back in the 1600s, that was probably fine. But yet now we say no, but it's not because of the physical part. It's like just because it's weird.
it is
Yeah.
weird that like what they say the brain stops developing at like what 25, like that's when your brain is like solidified kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like but like we cut off like you like women biologically could have children at
And
puberty.
like 12.
Yeah. And you're like you have 13 years of still
Yeah.
brain development to
Before
go,
you
but
realize
you
how dumb it is.
but you can put out a bunch of kids in that time.
Yeah. And probably die from childbirth.
Did they die from childbirth that young?
I think you can die from childbirth. However, whatever age.
Mm.
It's good.
All right.
We're just watching the end of the game here, so
Yeah.
I hope you don't care
Spoilers.
about spoilers.
Spoilers.
Getting a little echo.
Uh-oh.
Echo.
I don't hear it, so I feel like it's me.
So two things happened. Two things were released in the month of October. The first was the Super Mario movie trailer, and the second was Overwatch 2. And one of them didn't suck. So we're going to I'm gonna switch this real quick so that we can see it. That we all can see it. And here we go. And we're gonna watch the Super Mario Bros. Trailer. And we should
Ready.
be able to hear it. Have you all seen this yet?
No.
No.
Oh, nice. Can you hear it?
This is for the movie?
Yes.
Okay.
Right. Cool.
Oh, man.
Right?
Oh.
Bowser's Rock.
That's pretty rude.
Behold, the king of the Koopas!
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. So far, this looks pretty badass.
Right?
I know, I love it.
I am Lur, ruler of the planet Overcon Perseus.
Yeah, I was gonna say those penguins are useless.
That is but a taste of our fury. Do you yield? I do not.
Oh shit.
Oh, that's pretty badass.
I finally found it. Now who's gonna stop me?
one's perfectly fine. Come on, Mario!
Mushroom Kingdom, here we come.
I'm not sure how to describe the emotions I'm feeling right now.
Yeah, this is.
Oh, Luigi's in it?
Oh man,
It says the Mario Bros.
and
movie.
dry bones.
So,
I mean,
what do you
that looked
think?
pretty cool.
It looks good.
Right?
You know,
I-
I like it.
Trepidation.
What's this trepidation with, Bottom?
Trepidation. Like I want it to be good, but I'm worried it's gonna suck.
It
Sure,
will.
Sure.
It looks good.
Well, I have hope.
Like, I actually do have hope on it. I was shocked. I was like, this is actually could be a really, really good story.
Yeah.
Oh. Fancy that. Now, Overwatch 2 sucked.
I heard something about it where they had like a rape mode or something.
Oh, what?
Oh, shit. I forgot about that. I have to bring
Yeah,
that up.
that's what I actually thought. I hadn't seen the Mario trailer. I just assumed it was going to suck because whenever you said one of them didn't suck, I thought you were talking about Overwatch 2 having
That's
rape mode.
Right. I need to find that real quick. I'll bring that. Oh my gosh.
Find it.
Yes.
Rape Simulator 2022.
Yes, it was. I have to go. Like, hold on. I'll boot it up.
We're gonna play it
Yeah.
live.
Did Chief send that in the VGotM, or did he send it? He sent it in VGotM, I think. There it is.
This
Yeah.
is when I got
Yeah.
yeeted across the room.
Okay. All right. All right. I'm just gonna read it. I'm gonna react. Okay. Sexual assault custom game mode reveals a glaring Overwatch moderation problem. Keep a straight face
Too
on this one.
much moderation.
Yeah. Overwatch 2 has seen an influx of user-created custom game modes since its free-to-play launch earlier this month. Like a lot of FPS games with custom server browsers, Overwatch 2's custom games can be named anything allowed by Blizzard's word filters and character limit. However, that hasn't prevented a mode called Sexual Assault Simulator from showing up, which sparked a Twitter user, LynMBE, to post a PSA for anyone who might encounter it. Way to ruin all the fun, LynMBE.
Wait, so it wasn't? Oh, see,
No,
the
no.
title of this article made it sound like it was going to be like hidden in the game or something. I was like,
All right.
that would have been pretty damning. But
LynMBE
this
says,
is user created.
Yes. Do not let your children play Overwatch. LynMBE says her 12-year-old son found the mode, realized it was bad, closed the game, and told me. Comedian and Twitch streamer Brian Lemmy Lemonde posted several screenshots of modes listing that he found on Twitter in response to LynMBE's tweet. The description for the mode reads, "This is version 1.2 of the new and unique sexual harassment simulator. Find new friend," otherwise known as just working at Blizzard.
Woo!
Find new friends, live a normal life, and give birth to a child. I'm trying to keep a straight face. When you enter it, the game mode forces one player to play as Cassidy against a team of strictly female Overwatch heroes. In the top left of the screen, it instructs you to flash to knock down your victims, which refers to Cassidy's old Overwatch 1 flashbang ability, and then says teabag to fuck. Which is written.
Change my Steam, like use my Steam thing instead of saying some people want to watch the world bag to teabag to fuck.
Which is written with spaces, seemingly to get around a word filter. As you crouch, text appears on the top of the screen that says raping ...
Oh no.
But it's all females, right?
It's all females. Enemy heroes are then marked as pregnant, and eventually a Torbjorn bot is spawned to simulate a child.
Oh no.
So here's a question: If a girl rapes another girl,
Yep.
and the one girl says, "I got raped by this girl," and the other girl says, "No, I didn't do it," but I'm supposed to believe all women.
This is a tough one.
Which one do I go with?
Is one of them a lower class? Like, is one of them a transgender?
Oh, I don't know. No, just regular women.
Oh,
Except for the fact.
a transgender woman is a regular woman.
Like,
Oh man.
I don't know. I don't know which one you go with.
Oh,
Post that on Twitter.
That's a good question.
There you go.
Anyway, I'm floored that Blizzard would allow something like that to exist. Like that company, the pinnacle of sexual virtue.
Seems pretty on par. I mean,
the article goes on to say that it was originally created by Amatsu Hikone, which was lead programmer on Overwatch 1. No, I'm kidding. And he says he stole breast milk from the fridges.
wow.
That last couple part was a joke, but there was breast milk
I didn't
stolen.
even know that story.
Oh, yeah.
No idea.
Yeah, I was like, didn't know people were stealing breast milk.
Yeah, and one of the lawsuit, one of the allegations is that women had their breast milk stolen from the refrigerator at Blizzard.
Wow.
Oh no,
Turns out it's just a bunch of meatheads trying to bulk up.
All right. Well, we're an hour in. Do you want to talk about the forest a little bit?
I don't know. We have a good thing going. Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Who recommended? I don't remember.
Was it you, Angry?
Did I recommend it?
I thought it was you.
I'm gonna take credit.
All right, take credit. What you got?
Yeah,
Who
I
else?
recommended it.
It was either you or me.
I'm gonna say it was me.
I will also say it was you.
Nice. It was definitely me.
Totally, yeah.
Yeah.
It was always
Wow,
you.
you
There
know
was
what
never
I'm
any doubt.
realizing is your screen was a lot brighter than mine.
Well, there was an option in the video settings to
Like you
mess
could
with
see
like the
in the
shaders
dark.
and stuff. Yeah,
I could not.
I could not either.
that's why you always check all the settings.
I was going for an authentic cave feel.
Yeah.
There were some shaders that were like really dark, and I considered playing on that, but I figured like all the footage would be easier to watch if you could actually see.
Oh
See,
yeah,
look
you
at
did
you
it. You did it
thinking
for the
ahead.
audience. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did it for
Appreciate
the
it.
audience, not because I was terrified.
Yeah. It's all
Yeah,
those accessibility options.
Yeah.
Somebody recommended it because it looked fun.
And what do you think of it?
It was fun. It was just we blew through it pretty quick.
Yeah, that we
I thought
did.
the premise was really cool. I think it was kind of like disappointing when you got to the end, but and there honestly, once you figured out, like I thought it was going to be a lot more base building type stuff.
Yeah.
But honestly, it was just once you got to a certain point where resources were not that hard to get, like you could go in caves and find even more resources, you realize that basically the game, like the forest part on the top, was honestly
Just a
not very
distraction.
important. Yeah,
Yeah.
most of the actual game was down in the caves where you couldn't see anything, but all the fun parts of the game were up in the forest.
Mm-hmm.
I can't think of anything off the top of my head that was necessary from above ground to
Nothing.
complete the game. You know,
Yeah,
like you could,
because you
if you
pretty
didn't
much
have
just
to go
had
through the forest
to.
at all and you were just in the caves the whole time, you could complete the game.
Yeah, it was just random. Like if you knew which cave you had to go in at the beginning, then basically the rest of the caves were all just for you to find the gear that lets you progress through that cave.
Right.
Yeah.
And then as soon as you had all the gear, then you could go straight for the ending.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I
What
mean,
do
I
you think?
liked the day night thing and the building and all. It was just like there wasn't any point to it.
Yeah.
I think that this game would have greatly benefited from like someone contracting or something like that. I don't know, but like another programmer to just like focus on AI only. Like they had a good ambiance. I thought they had a good ambiance on top, like above the caves in the forest area. There will be random times where you're walking through and a scream just like screams out, and like I remember sitting there like, what the fuck, like looking around, trying to figure out what's going on, all that type of thing. But the end result was these like the mutants that we found. I remember like one time that Ninja was stuck. Yeah, I think you were stuck with like 4 mutants attacking you, and you're just sitting at a in a cave, and basically
Just
me
blocking.
and me and Angry
Yeah.
just like went up and hit him a couple times, and they died. And it was like, but then later once we had like progressed further, the enemies didn't change, their behaviors didn't change. They got a little bit like they had the flaming dudes, and that is not a gay reference.
Thank you for clarifying.
They're like, get off our island.
This is our island. But like, and then they just had so much health. Like I remember when we first got the katana, we were ripping through dudes, and then it felt like the next
Not
day, also not gay.
So-
But then the next day we went in and like fought them, and it took like an additional 15-20 seconds. And it's like the increase in difficulty was just, instead of being like, hey, more guys and get better AI, of just like, how do you attack people? Like when we built that bone base, and they just kind of sat there and looked at us the entire time.
Yeah,
Bone base.
The bone base was sweet,
it was a good base.
except for whoever put the trap like right outside the door. So like you couldn't close the door after you went out without tripping the trap.
You, you're complimenting and dissing the same architect.
Yeah, I know.
And it's me.
Yes.
And my feelings are hurt.
This took us entirely too long to figure out that we had to go and like attack her and get her to go near the explosives.
Yeah. I gotta be honest with you, I didn't really help much at all in this boss fight.
I've noticed.
I didn't either. I just ran
I
back
just
and
let
forth from
y'all
dying.
go in there over and over and over and die. And I just kind of hung out.
But from the base building perspective, like I'm not a big base builder type of thing. I didn't do a lot. I appreciated like their, I don't know if it would be a blueprint system or what it would be considered, but the system of like putting something down, like an outline down, and having anybody can go and like add to it. I thought that was a welcome addition, instead of just being like, hey, everybody give one person all the resources and he builds it, kind of thing. Like it felt more communal. It felt like it did better. But at the end of the day, like the base building felt so
Time gated.
well, and almost unnecessary. Like
Yeah, there's that. I've liked the bases that you could build. Like I enjoyed building the bases, but I hated how much effort it took to just do simple things like put up a wall. Like it probably took what, like an hour or an hour and a half for that first big wall we built, Angry.
Oh,
Like, and
yeah.
we even had the chainsaw, and all we were doing is just running back and forth gathering logs, like for probably an hour. And it was just, I mean, yeah, we had like good company, so it wasn't like it's such a problem. But I wouldn't have wanted to do that if it wasn't game of the month. I would have left after like 10 minutes, you know. So, which is I
Yeah.
think kind of the problem that we ran into in previous times that we've played this game. Whenever we didn't like force ourselves to go through it, it just because everything about it took so long as far as like base building, and that's what we like to do. So I don't know.
what do you think, with the bottom?
Yeah, the resource gathering was a drag. Again, I mean, I didn't get to do a lot of the caves with you guys or anything like that, so I kind of just like hopped in and was like, well, I guess I'll try to build this thing this time, and that was not a super fun thing to do.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Did,
I
did we ever tell you the story
story of what?
of the game? Like, do you know it?
I mean, I know there's something to do with Timmy
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
a crashing
Timmy.
airplane.
Come on.
But that's pretty much it. And there's weird mutant things.
Yeah, basically, the whole island's kind of a science experiment of a young girl who has some sort of terminal disease, or a child that has some sort of terminal disease. So they do a bunch of experiments to try and get her to survive. And during the experiments, they are able to keep her alive, but that requires it does something to her, changes her into a mutant of some kind.
So that's who you're fighting right now.
That's who we're fighting right now.
Gotcha.
But what we find out is that this mutant that we're fighting requires additional requires she crashed our plane down onto this island, or her dad crashed the plane down onto this island to free her from this by sacrificing Timmy, our son. And so at the end of the thing, and I think we'll get
Our
to it.
collective son. Timmy's the son of all of us.
Right.
Yes.
Yes. This is
Our son.
This is a polyamorous
Okay.
relationship.
Okay.
Like, we don't know who the
Polyamorous
father
Timmy?
is. Yes,
Reverse
no.
gender polygamy. Okay.
No, it's not reverse gender.
We all just shot our loads
mean,
into
we're
one
all-
class
Yes.
and
We're
then
all
impregnated
set.
someone.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
And
Mixed
it's
it.
not my fault that he looks like me.
We just stirred it and then got a turkey baster and was like,
Anyway, so
The
like
whole turkey baster.
yeah, it was filled.
I
We
mean,
each had a
probably with
filled-
each of ours.
A filled turkey baster. And then we turkey basted them all together.
I'm never gonna look
Okay,
at
One
so
giant
what-
turkey baster.
I'm never gonna look
and
at
just, like,
Thanksgiving dinner the same way.
What would be the most efficient way to mix together all of our semen?
Would you use a blender or would you like?
No,
do
it
it
would
with your
that would
finger?
damage. That would damage
I
it.
think I'd put it in like a protein shake bottle. Just shake it up.
Would you put the ball in there, make it extra manly?
Yeah, of course I would. Can't shake a protein shake without the ball.
Someone's, you hear that like
Sorry, did I call it protein?
someone's like, "Oh, what are you drinking?" You're like, "Just a couple of loads."
Oh man.
Next time you're at the gym and hear someone shaking it up, you just lose it.
You getting a load in?
Take a load off.
I got loads of that stuff at home.
Whenever you spotting someone, let me help you with this load.
Uh,
Oh man, that was good. I don't know the most effective way of doing it though. I'm surprised there has not been a science experiment.
Or are we talking effective like
Randomization.
like all of our DNA mixes together.
it creates one super sperm? X, Y, 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 Y.
Hold on, I can bring up that picture again.
It's just a Giga Chad.
Downy Giga Chad.
It's a sperm with a cleft chin.
Oh no.
Oh man. Anyway,
When you're finishing blow there at that boss, just like
I know.
one arrow just blew
I
it
know.
apart.
That's the only arrow you hit the entire boss fight.
Yeah, I missed most of them.
Anyway, with the bottom. So basically, like, the end story of it is teabagging.
Yeah.
You're impregnating.
Back to fuck.
It's raping. ... Pregnated or pregnant.
basically at the end you have two choices. You can either shut down the entire island, basically lose your son because he's the only way to bring him back to life is to bring down another plane that will keep him alive by sacrificing one of the kids on that plane. So you can either bring down another plane, or you can let him die and shut down the entire thing, and then basically you have to survive on the island. And so yeah,
We unanimously voted
I was forced
with
to.
slight dissent. Vote.
Unanimous with slight dissent.
Yeah.
Easily succumbed to peer pressure. We unanimously voted to
Well,
save Timmy
I didn't know
and
what
kill
would
another
happen if
whole group of people.
And then at the end of it, we go on this talk show host, and Timmy starts like going into a seizure.
Yeah.
It was weird.
And then we
Because
see
it's
like
like
a
sick
fast forward
sperm.
of his life where he's battling this like inner demon.
I wish I could show like the So Hard clip, but like,
You want to save it?
yeah, I'll put it on the
Stay
clip,
tuned.
on the clips channel. It's so good.
We're making a
is a good
clips
clip.
channel.
Well, we'll just put it on the actual channel since we don't produce enough content for the actual month.
If you want to see more content,
Subscribe.
Like and
Oh
subscribe.
yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah, since we're on Rumble now, smash that plussy button. Smash the plussy. You give me a weird look, angry and
Do my Tucker Carlson
smash
face.
the what?
the plussy. The plussy? The plussy? Is that better? They're both giving me weird looks.
Keep hearing an L.
Yeah, they're.
Are you guys hearing an L?
So Rumble has, instead of having likes and dislikes, they have plus signs and minus signs. So you smash the plussy, I don't know, to get you and actually like the top number of like the videos that have the top number of plussies smashed are featured on the front page. Thanks, Witherbottom. I couldn't keep a straight face.
You're welcome.
You don't have to say plussy over and over.
You're just looking for excuses at this point.
Never.
Plussy.
I would never. Right. Oh man, is there anything else y'all want to talk about? I feel like we've gone through a gambit.
We really didn't talk about the forest all that much, but I think
let's
we
talk.
said most of what everything there was to be said.
So part of the problem, so we have this. Well, there are a couple of weird things that happen with the forest. The first one is like, bad guys don't respawn in the caves.
Yeah,
and that's weird.
Mm-hmm.
So like, Ninja would go in and explore a cave, or a ninja.
And I didn't know that they wouldn't respawn.
And so you would explore cave, and it's like, hey, you're going to explore cave, and you're like, oh, I'll go in this game. Like, we go in there. So I just like, basically the caves became like this safe area rather than a super dangerous area. You're like, okay, like I just have to wander around, concerned about like random spawns. Whereas up on like, I think I died last couple of days. I died like 6 times up on top because I would just be walking around and these guys had like
they went around in like gangs.
Yeah. Well, they went around in gangs and then had ridiculous amounts of health constantly. And so it was a weird thing of like, suddenly the caves are the safe area and the forest is not the safe area, when it was like the stepping stone. And you would expect the caves to be like this. Did we ever try to build in the caves?
You cannot build in the caves.
Just curious.
No structures. You can build like maybe a light and like obviously like campfires.
Yeah,
and
campfire.
Stuff,
I also didn't think that their building stuff was super robust in terms of like encouraging like encouraging a customization or like artistry at all. It felt like it was just like a like Valheim. Well, Valheim was very like you could had like a way of doing like very interesting things with different things. Like we had um like a mead hall in the north, and then we had like a castle kind of area, and like we had different options.
Playing Valheim. Making me
I
want to play it again.
had a couple different options for how we were going to create the thing, whereas everything on this felt very, very similar. The bone fence looked very similar to the wooden fence.
Yeah.
There was really no reason to have it like the actual wood wall. Like we couldn't go any like you could make a rock wall, but you couldn't really make like structure like that.
Yeah.
It was like encampments, and that was all it was. And it's like very, very temporary. And just end up so you don't have that feeling of like I'm actually going to what do you call it? Like I never had a feeling of like permanency in the world, which I think that they were designing towards, because they were like, you're not supposed to stay in the forest. You're supposed to try and progress through the game.
Yeah.
But at the same excuse me. But at the same time, it ended up feeling like they were trying to tell a story through a medium that was like a style of game that was an interesting way to tell it. But it was definitely, this is more of a narrative game than Valheim or Tribes of Midgard or V Rising or something like that. They were trying to tell a story with this, and
I did not follow it at all, but
no,
I enjoyed it.
Who's the bald dude? Oh,
That's
me.
you.
It's me.
I believe it. I think it was you, isn't it?
That is me.
Yeah, it is you.
Oh my
Because
God.
me and Angry were Hispanic brothers, hermanos.
See,
And poor Trouble. Doesn't know what he got
Yeah,
into
sorry.
by jumping in with us.
Yeah, it's fun. Hey, come join, folks. We want to play with you. That's right, you.
I would say, like, I appreciate the attempts they did of, like, I'm really red in that game. Like the attempts that they were doing to make
outside
like,
a lot.
a narrative through like using, because like the whole survival element of like using that thing to create a narrative. I thought they did a solid job with it, but like the game felt like it wasn't an asset slip or flip, because they did a good job with what they had, but just it felt like it could have used a
Like
couple.
that's just your insult of choice now. You
I think
asset flip.
here's something I just thought of that we should consider, and is that like I think firstly this game was kind of trying to be a horror game, right? I mean, it's a
Yes.
horror survival game.
Yeah.
And I did feel scared playing
Mhm.
this game. Like
Yeah.
at night, it was creepy.
Yes, Beef really said he
You
had
felt
nightmares.
you felt like the enemies were strong. They could overpower you and outnumber you very quickly, and it was like the combat was very like, you had to block at the right time, attack at just the right time, all that stuff. And if you tried to just spam or if you panicked at all, you would die. So it was like it was scary. You had to keep your wits about you at all times, even if whenever it got really like adrenaline pumping. And that was the only way to survive. So that was good. And then like the caves were that on steroids, at least the first time through, because you have all those like larger enemies, plus it's super dark, right? And you like
Yeah,
you
that
have
first
out
time
your
we
little
jumped
lighter,
down with the
but
handsy guy was
yeah.
terrifying.
And then like in the caves, like, or I guess it happens everywhere, but your lighter goes out, so you're like in the caves, and all of a sudden like you're in a fight with this one of these big dudes, and you hear it going like running around you, and your lighter goes out, and you're just like, oh, you're like, where is it? Yeah. So like it was a terrifying game, so they did that really
good
well.
job. They did a really good job with the ambience. Yes.
Which is particularly impressive because it's a multiplayer game. Typically, multiplayer horror games lose a great deal of their fright factor merely because you have someone like there to remind you that you're not actually there.
Yeah.
Like you're not truly immersed because you're talking to whoever you're playing with. So, and it was
But-
still scary. So
So one of the things that you run into is like the first time you meet like the handsy guy or the foot guy or the baby dude or something like that, like or the first
The
time you hear
hand guy or the foot guy.
or the first
well,
time
they had weird names too. One of them was, I think it was Hansy or something like
it
that.
wasn't it?
It was Hansy, and then there was like a Virginia.
Mr. Hands.
The one with all the legs parted
Oh yeah,
was
it was
Virginia. And it was literally like it like the description was that it was like a very sexual creature or something weird like that.
Did we have that discussion on here about would there be one hole,
Oh yeah, we should have
or
that
is there
discussion.
a vagina in
that's right.
between each leg?
Because
Yeah,
there's three pairs of parted legs.
yeah.
On
With or
its,
bottom,
on
what
its
do you
That's what
think?
I would say. Vagina in between legs, and then one butthole.
With or
one
bottom?
butthole in the middle at the bottom.
So
right.
you have a monster that
Vaginas
has
all around.
like three pairs of legs. How many
Yes.
vaginas are there?
With the bottom.
At least one, and probably not more than 3.
Why not more than 3?
That's about as
range.
much as we can say with certainty.
I guess that's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I don't know. I remember arguing. I think it would have to be one at the top of each pair of legs.
Yeah, but then where's the butthole? You have
one in
like
the center.
6 buttholes,
In the
or
bottom.
one butthole in the
Why
middle.
would you have 6 buttholes with 3 pairs of legs?
3 times 2.
Do you have 2 buttholes now?
Yeah.
Oh. That could explain.
Y'all don't.
One at the bottom and one, around
Here's
the
your-
other side.
You guys don't have 2 holes?
Man, this guy looks super creepy on the video.
He does, doesn't he?
He's definitely got 2 buttholes.
He's definitely got 2 buttholes.
If you had 2 buttholes, like would
Go
poop
on.
come out of both of them?
Like at the same
Opposite?
time, or like you have poop
Or alternate?
bladders?
I think you have to alternate.
Like,
Like, why did you make an udders motion? You're like milking your 2 buttholes.
Prolapse.
No, like, for instance, if you had pebble poop, it would alternate. There's a
I was
valve.
thinking, like whenever you get like a yogurt, but it's like the swirl. Does it
Yeah.
like
Oh yeah, that's it. It's Roman technology, but it still works.
It's Roman technology. How would you like if you're going to make a game? Right. How would you solve the problem? Because one of the problems that you run into is the games, like the first time you meet Hansy or Virginia or whatever, like these super powerful enemies, they do terrify you. You're like, this is scary. And then the next time you meet him, like, okay, that's not that big a deal. Like it's Aesop's fable of like the fox that goes up to the lion. Like the first time he meets him, he's like terrified. And the next time he's like okay, like side screening a little bit. And the third time he's like, hey, what's up? Like, and that's kind of how it feels in a lot of games. You're like, the first time you meet this powerful enemy, like very casual about it, and like, but as you get familiar with like how they react, is there a way to solve that? Or do you think it's just going to be like the AI has to learn, and you're going to have to be like that would allow for people
you have
to be
to
on
make
their
them unpredictable.
Yeah, I think that's the key factor.
Like,
Is that you can't know what's about to happen.
Yeah, I was like, do y'all watch? I'm not even up to date, but The Boys.
I have not watched season
TV show.
3, but season 1 and 2 are great. Well, 1 was really,
See,
really good. 2 was
I
solid.
haven't even watched 2, but
1
I
was
just
really
think
good.
Homelander is such a good like
He is.
villain, because like he just stands there smiling, and you're like, what is he about to do? He could do nothing, or he could like punch through your rib cage. Like you have no idea what he's about to do at any given time. Which
Or he
makes him,
could
like,
burn the
very
brain out
intimidating.
of the woman who he sucks milk out of for some reason. It's weird.
Yeah, that's how you get the most milk.
Yeah, I was doing a good job imagining all of this until the last 10 seconds.
Have you not watched the boys?
No, I've not.
No.
It's
I get it. Okay. Yeah. Alternating like a valve.
yeah,
Yeah.
butt valve.
I get it.
Ooh. You. It would be an interesting way to put like crap on Steam. Is just call your studio butt valve.
Butt valve.
But valve.
It's
Why are
kind of
all
weird
of our
whenever you think
players
about it.
12-year-olds?
So we don't have a butt valve. So technically, there's a clear path from your poop to your pants right now.
Yes.
It's just not a very big path.
No, I
So
constricted.
there. No,
All
but
we're
that-
doing is holding the bottom of the balloon closed.
Yeah, but that's what I'm. It's not even. You can't like 100% seal it. And so like there's a connection between your mouth and your ass like right now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like all the way through.
I can taste the seat
Fellas.
from here.
Fellas,
Like
is it
you're
gay?
literally eating ass right now.
Oh, jeez.
You're literally eating your own ass.
You're literally eating your own ass. And technically, I was over at your house. You're eating a little bit of my ass right now.
I would
My
hope
ass
that-
particles.
I would hope the ass particles had gone
they
away
remain
in
in your
this
pants?
point.
No, there's a lot of ass particles.
Do you have ass particles on the outside of your pants?
You
All
kept-
that ass particles.
You kept the opening a little wider for me.
Yeah. I'm just like, I don't, it's kind of weird to think about. There's
Yes.
nothing stopping the poop from coming out right now.
There's
Just
some stuff stopping it.
Sheer
No,
will.
it's just like you're holding it tight and hoping that it's not liquidy enough to like
That's
work
why
its
they
way
make
down
butt
through there.
plugs.
See, a butt plug would make more sense if we went to the bathroom. Then when we're ready to not go to the bathroom, we just plug it.
This is why power bottoms use diapers.
Because they can't.
They can't
Can't,
keep it closed.
Oh, is that a real thing?
Yeah.
So you just have a perpetually open butthole?
No, I mean, I don't know how perpetual it is, but it takes a while for it to close up again.
After like one time?
No, not one time. This is like
Like
long-
50 dudes?
well for one weekend.
Yeah.
Oh, we're still
It's
getting
d-
canceled.
3 times that number if they're Asian.
3 times that. Oh man. Anything else about the forest? Would you play it again?
Right, yeah. I forgot.
Like, have you uninstalled
Would
it
I
yet?
play it again? Well, yes. As is tradition, I install it before the podcast. Uninstall it,
Oh,
rather.
crap, I have not uninstalled it.
I uninstalled it as soon as
You
we
made
beat
it.
it.
Oh, really? Yeah, I did too, but then Witherbottom got on and was like, I didn't beat it, and I felt bad, so I
Yeah,
downloaded
I
it.
had no intention of logging back on after we were done.
And together we made the most romantic getaway
It is so romantic.
So how many
this
hours?
side
Did
of the forest has ever seen.
how many hours did you put into it? Because I accidentally left it running overnight one time. So
I think I might have as well, but I'm gonna check. Keep in mind I had played it before, but not too much.
13 hours for me. I think I
6
played it
and a
like
half.
45 minutes before.
Yeah, I have 37 hours.
So subtract out like 12.
I've got
Yeah.
22 hours and probably subtract about 12. Like I it was not a very long game when we like, just crushed it. But of course Ninja was like going in there and telling us where things were. So
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, but if we had all like gotten in and explored caves, because I mean, I think we figured out pretty quick that there wasn't really anything to do on the surface.
yeah, that's something I
You
think
run
that-
around forever.
But
deciding on
they had
spots to
that
build
giant
base.
crafting menu of like a big
barely
customizable
crafted.
base.
I barely crafted.
I just mean like they put all the work into creating that, and you didn't even have to use it. Like if
Yeah.
you went in the caves, you found like way more stuff than you could possibly use.
Yeah. I think that I think they had a good idea with the game. Like I think they have a couple of things that they just need to flesh out more. And I wonder if because they have Sons of the Forest or something like that. I think it's coming out.
What, really?
Yeah.
A new one?
Sons of the Forest. Googling. Oh, hey. It actually came out.
No way. I see
Like,
it on Steam,
a
but
few months
it
ago.
says its planned release date
Oh, it was February 20th, 2023.
February 23. Yeah.
Yeah, so it got delayed. So like I'm hopeful that they can sit there and they can look at it and learn from it and a couple of the shortcomings that they were like one, push into early access, get some. I mean, they made a good amount of money with this, and I'm hoping that they can like go further. I would not be opposed to playing Sons of the Forest. I don't think that they were a terrible game. Like I enjoyed it. I just think that it was lacking in some areas. Not the worst game we played on the podcast. I'll say that.
Agreed.
What is the worst one?
That's a good question. All right, let's rattle off.
New World.
I
Oh,
agree.
I don't know if I agree. Hold on, let's
It's
carefully consider
it's in the
this.
Discord. Look, we need to look at previous games.
Okay, so we got Valheim, Sea of Thieves, Pulsar, Aliens Fireteam. I didn't like, but I disliked New World more. Terraria was good. Halo Infinite, I didn't really care for.
I
I'm
didn't
being
either.
honest.
Take it
But I
over
did
New
not
World.
play. I did not play the campaign, so I can't factor that one in. Yeah, Deep Rock, Satisfactory. These are all really
We've
good.
actually had
Ready or
some pretty
Not.
good games.
Yeah,
It's
we sure
just
have.
New World was awful.
I didn't like
Yeah.
New World. I didn't like Warhammer Vermintide. Sorry, Witherbottom.
It's okay.
I liked Warhammer Vermintide. I did not like V Rising.
I liked them both about the same, which was not a lot.
I feel like you're the hardest to please of all of us.
Yeah,
Angry?
It's because he's
You
angry.
just got high standards,
Yeah.
I'm angry.
and you're angry. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I realize, looking back on all our podcasts thus far, we're very negative.
Of course. That gets views.
But that should make, the times whenever we dish out compliments, we mean it.
Right.
Maybe.
Well, maybe,
Okay, so New World, I put 4.5 hours into that.
I know.
Yeah, you didn't play much at all. I
Notice
actually
how much I
okay.
hated it.
I had a good time with New World, more or less.
I tried to have a good time with New World.
Yeah,
I
I
also just-
wanted to like it. It was just terrible.
MMO is the easiest kind of game for me to just
I love MMOs.
mindlessly enjoy.
See, I love MMOs, and I hated New World.
Yeah. But see, I've never seriously played any of the really good ones, so I'm building up to it. We'll get there.
Human Fall Flat, I was like, it wasn't a bad game. It was just like,
It was niche.
it bored me for a month.
I strangely liked that one more than I thought I would.
Yeah, I knew we would. You
I think it's the
trust old
background
ninja.
music.
Yeah,
The background music was good.
that's what does it. Yeah.
It's so relaxing.
Uh-huh. And the like thunk every time you fall and stuff.
All right. Well, shall we get to voting?
I guess
Yeah.
we should, yeah.
Okay. Well, let's start with this. Wizard 101 suggested by Ninja. What you got?
Yeah. This is the game that I'm now refusing to retire from my recommendations until we play it. So just accept that at some point we're gonna have to play it. Yeah, it's fun. It's a card game. JarNod and I have been playing what is it, Across the Obelisk recently.
Across the
And it's
Obelisk.
really gotten me in the mood for like a really satisfying card game. Not that Across the Obelisk is not a satisfying card game, but just I have nostalgia tied to Wizard 101, and plus it's a great game. Although all of the people that we play with will be under 12.
And we've addressed that tonight.
Yes, exactly. We're okay.
Okay, as long as it's your wife later.
Right. As long as you marry her after you've groomed her.
That's it.
That's the implication of that, isn't it?
Yep. I'm gonna be honest, boys. The podcast does not look good on VGotM.
A lot of damning information here.
Might have to delete this one.
All right. Yeah, if we're too bad for Rumble, then we've got a problem.
Yeah, seriously.
But yeah, that's pretty much it. There's like a bunch of different classes. You can be like a death, life, ice, fire, electricity. There's a bunch of different stuff that you can be. That type of wizard, and you'll have a bunch of spells of that category, and it's a lot of fun. And there's a lot of like kiddiness to it, but it's oddly nostalgic. Both, I mean, I guess, but I didn't really play it until like I was like a young adult, but whatever.
I don't know if I
It's a
want to play
kiddie
this
game?
anymore.
It feels like a kid. I mean, I'll be honest with you. When I play it, I'm like, yeah, I'm the oldest guy playing this game right now, and
The thing is, you're
I'm not
probably
that
not.
old.
It's probably a bunch of other kids pretending like they're 12.
It's probably like there's no bell curve here. It's like the bell curve happens at like 14 years old and then like 70.
There probably is some creepy high percentage of pedophiles on that game.
Yeah, that's why Club
It
Penguin
makes
got
it
shut
worse
down.
that like all the names are like Lance Dragon Rider. You're like, this guy's definitely a 60. Like, oh well. It is fun a game though. It'd be fun if we had like a group of, well, just us.
Is there
playing.
PvP?
There is.
There is.
Yeah, but I've never really done it.
We could go
'Cause I
get
just
owned.
enjoy
We could go get
the
owned
rest of
by
the
some
game that much.
10-year-olds.
Yeah. But that's like it's here's to put it in reference. The level of kiddiness is that it won't let you say stupid in text chat, and you
Like
can't turn
it
that
censors
off.
it.
Yeah,
You can or you cannot.
you
Cannot.
cannot turn that off. There's no
They
like
they censor
allow
like
profanity.
everything you
And-
say.
And even if no one's around and no one reports you, I don't know this from personal experience. If you type a string of curse words into chat, they'll still ban you. So that's how kiddie it is.
I feel like you should stop saying it's kitty.
It's 2 or 3 more times and I'll get the message across.
I can't. I don't know if I can like actually vote for it when you're keeping like it's a kiddie game.
All right.
It's
well,
a bunch. It's a
whatever.
bunch of 12-year-olds.
There's
Just
gonna be
know-
so many 12-year-olds.
I
Like,
thought,
am
I
I
thought this would be alluring. I don't know. That doesn't draw you in? I thought.
I was telling you the part that I like about the game.
No, okay, let's say some good things about the game that don't involve the age of its users.
Oh man.
Good, it's a card game. It's actually a very eloquently crafted card game.
Eloquently.
Yeah.
But you can't say stupid.
No. And some larger words they also don't have in their system, so you can't say them either. A lot of contractions don't work as well. But you know what? We'll enjoy all that.
All right. Well, Witherbottom, will you explain Gloomhaven to us?
It's actually also a card game. It's based off of a board game. It's like a legacy board game, and it's basically kind of like a D&D campaign. So you have like quests you go and you choose your character, and you get your deck of cards, and you have to choose your ability in each round, and then do your actions, and then draw new cards. And then there's also a retirement system in there where you retire your hero and get a new hero as you go through the campaign. And it's playable up to 4 people at a time. And yeah,
All right.
Are there kitties in it?
I do not think so. And as far as I know, there's no banning on language used.
Okay. Well, that is a plus. All right, I suggested Grim Dawn.
Did you really?
I
I
did.
thought it was with the bottom.
Grim Dawn is, and it's also on sale right now for like $5. But it is an action RPG isometric, so it's going to be similar to like Diablo 2, Diablo 3, Path of Exile, Torchlight 2, that type of thing. The whole idea behind it is, it's I believe it's in like a Van Helsing kind of setting, and it's going to be like a looter action RPG type of thing. I think it'll be fun. I think we should play it. $7.50 is what it's going for right now. A little older, like 6 years old at this point. I understand some people may have that problem with that, but you know.
I'm okay with it.
You're okay with
I knew it. I knew it.
rounds. Ninja, you want to talk about it a little bit? Because I know Gus keeps mentioning it, but he never shows up on the podcast, so I don't know what to talk about when it comes up.
Oh.
And you mentioned that you had been like you were going to pick it up.
Yeah, but frankly, it's been a couple days. I don't remember.
Oh.
I can look it up and
All right,
rattle off the. Here, I got it.
All right.
Rounds is a 1v1 roguelite shooter where each round gets more intense. The losing player of each round unlocks clever upgrades to create a better build to counter their opponent. So it's, like I've said before, skill-based matchmaking the game. But it sounds like it'd be fun because you just play with like friends.
Yeah, I think it would be a lot of fun. I just don't think I could play it for a month. This is part of the problem with him suggesting it over and over again. It's like, I don't want to play this for a whole month. I don't think like I would get enjoyment for a month. But he's not here to defend himself, so.
This is true. I think it'd be fun.
I'll probably
I'm
buy it.
excited to play it with somebody.
So it sounds like we need like rounds Thursday.
Yeah, we can do rounds Thursday.
And
Because
it would
there's
also
an R in Thursday.
Yeah, that's the only connection I could draw.
Because Friday would have been.
it would be interesting, like if we could like get a community, like a tournament type of
Frowns.
thing. It would be fun. But yeah, I don't know. Let's see what's next. Remnant from the Ashes. This one fascinates me. I actually picked it up. It's also on sale right now. It is supposed to be like a third-person shooter. People have likened it to like Dark Souls and stuff like that, but it's a third-person like progression through a story campaign. Up to 3 people, I think.
3?
3 or
I don't
4.
remember. It's been too long.
I don't
Angry
remember.
and I played it very briefly.
It just seems
some
like
years ago.
like a really interesting like learning boss fights with each other. Like it's basically like a little bit of a MMO dungeon kind of thing. So it sounds fascinating to me. Yeah. So I own it. I want to play it. I want to play it with y'all.
Oh.
Modern Warfare 2. I know you didn't suggest it, Angry, but do you want to tell us about it?
It's just the newest Call of Duty game, first-person shooter. I think they got a campaign, they got some co-op stuff to do, and the usual multiplayer divided into a plethora of modes.
There will
I
be
think
at some
everybody-
point Warzone 2.
What's the co-op?
Oh
going
yeah. Me and Ninja have done a couple of the missions.
Is it
It's
like-
just missions that
Yeah.
you do together.
Not
But it's PvE.
interesting.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
right.
what Call of Duty is.
Magicka 2, Witherbottom.
Oh, great game.
I played Magicka 1 a lot with you, actually, JarNod.
Yeah, we did way back in the day. That was fun.
Yeah, and that was super fun. And I have not actually played Magicka 2, and I think it would be fun.
I haven't either.
With about him, even if we don't vote it, I will play it with you.
Okay.
I also have it.
It's such
What?
a good game.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have Magicka
It
2.
probably would not. I will warn you, it will not last us a month.
No,
but
but it would
It'll
be
last us like a couple days. But there is some replayability.
Magicka
there.
Monday.
Yeah.
We're never
Magic
gonna
Monday.
have time to play anything else. No, I love Magica 1.
Yeah, that game was super fun.
All right, Sekiro. Angry.
Sekiro is
Isn't it
just
Sekiro? I think you have
You're
a typo
thinking
there.
of the dancer.
Wow.
Those those hips don't lie.
Isn't that Shakira?
You've been hypnotized, my friend.
There's a lot of references happening right now. Sekiro is just like FromSoft Dark Souls, but samurai. I played a little bit of it. I think you can jump in this game like Elden Ring, which is a big plus.
Okay.
But it's little less focused on gear that you get and more focused on like the just kind of the cadence of fighting.
So why did you choose this over Neo?
What?
Neo?
Neo. NIOH?
NIOH isn't from software,
That
is
rings
it?
a bell.
Yeah.
No, it's not, but it's a similar type of game set in like Japan era. Like,
You just all Japanese games set together. I should.
well, no, I mean, like,
Why
it's
did
like
you
a-
choose
it's a
this over
critique.
Yakuza
I'm
or
just
Final
curious.
Fantasy?
I'm just curious. Have
I'm
you
gonna do
played
Tokyo Drift.
Have you played Neo? Because I played Neo and I thought it was awesome.
Oh,
No,
But
but I didn't expect to be attacked for like
I'm just
suggesting a
curious.
different game.
I'm
Why
just
the fuck didn't you
curious.
recommend what I want you to recommend?
I'm just curious. Just asking a question.
Wow, what about him? The whole time we try and get him to talk,
I know.
and then he immediately gets so much heat.
Yeah, come out with a stupid comment.
What is Neo? I haven't heard of Neo.
I mean, it's what is it?
Pretty much Sekiro.
Yeah, pretty much.
But is it from software?
No, it's not. It's Kiwi Tecmo. I don't know how to
Tecmo.
pronounce that.
Didn't they
Yeah.
make like a football game?
I don't know, maybe. But it's kind of the same thing. It's like a Souls-like where you die and you have to respawn and collect your gear and everything. But it's set in that kind of like that feudal Japan
That's every game.
area. Yeah. Yeah. It's just another skin on the same game.
Aw,
Wow.
That's super depressing when you point it out like that.
All right, that's it.
But now I'm intrigued
giving
by-
Neo my
But
condolence
it's on
vote.
sale right now.
Oh.
Ah, you drive a hard bargain there.
Okay. What's GTFO? And why is Salty voting for it?
Does anybody have any opposed like of me suggesting GTFO?
Witherbottom?
I'm very opposed. Why didn't you
I mean,
suggest?
I mean, this is pretty much just Deep Rock Galactic, but with zombies.
Why don't
Yeah,
you
why-
suggest WTF?
That's it.
Why didn't you choose ROFL?
Yeah. Explain yourself.
I mean, GTFO is just a co-op. It's kind of like I think it's the same gameplay style as Aliens Fireteam Elite. You go in together and you fight against just kind of hordes of enemies, but it's zombies. Pretty much it.
Just Left 4 Dead.
Yeah, but it's not as arcadey as Left 4 Dead.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's more like tries to be kind of darker and I don't want to say realistic, maybe just intense.
Yep.
That's it.
Nice. All right. Salty, not here, but he recommended Elite Dangerous. Elite Dangerous is, think of it like in a nutshell. I think the best way to describe it is a Euro Truck Simulator in space, and shooting people. Like you also have like pirate ships. So
Why
you have
not
to, like,
American Truck Simulator?
There's now
because it's on the metric
Dangerous-
system.
There's the Elite Dangerous Odyssey expansion, which you should actually land on planets and like run around as like a first-person shooter or like a third-person shooter.
Oh, I'm sorry. Would you like to explain this?
No, I would not. You're doing a great job.
No, please help me
Why
out.
didn't you suggest something?
I know. That's the game.
Elite Dangerous is currently $7.50. What were you saying about there's an expansion going on with the
Yeah,
bottom?
there's like the Elite Dangerous. I think it's like Odyssey expansion. And it actually lets you land on planets and like run around and explore. You can get like a buggy that you can like drive around the planets and like actually like get out of your ship, because most of the base game is basically you just fire on your ship. And that's pretty much it. Like you take jobs and you can like be a trader or you can be a pirate or like things. But if you get the Odyssey expansion, you can actually like explore planets more.
Ah.
What?
I accidentally clicked on, like, I was watching the trailer.
Actually, I clicked on Amouranth fart videos.
the unlock for $50 button.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oops.
Okay. Last one is Gunfire Reborn.
Yeah. Gunfire Reborn. Or if anyone would like to suggest another roguelike.
Why don't you suggest Hades?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Risk of Rain
You're
2.
Right.
You're right.
Or Cross
This
Obelisk.
is multiplayer.
Or Risk of Rain 2. Risk of Rain 2 is multiplayer.
That is very popular, but I honestly feel like Gunfire Reborn is what I would prefer to play over Risk of Rain.
Wow.
Based off the gameplay I've seen. So there's a bunch of different characters. They all have different kind of abilities and like best guns and elemental damage and stuff, all that. So it's your typical rogue. Like, you progress, you get a bunch of new abilities as you go. You get super, super powerful by the end, and then you do it all over again. But slightly better after you unlock some permanent upgrades. So it's the kind of usual flow of roguelike stuff.
Yeah.
But it feels unique even among, I mean, even considering the fact that all roguelikes are essentially kind of the same thing. It feels like the gameplay is fun. They have unique effects, unique ways that the guns and abilities and stuff pair together. So I've been having a good time with it. I've already put in probably like 10 hours, but I was hoping for some people to play with. So
Nice. All right. That is all of our list. Good voting. And just letting you know, Salty has voted number 1 for Modern Warfare, number 2 to GTFO, and Gus has voted number 1 for Rounds. So, who would like to go first? Angry, you're first.
No, I never go first. I never go first.
All right,
I'll go
Ninja, you're first.
Unless you would prefer.
Why didn't somebody else go first?
You were
Well, I didn't want to step on any toes.
Alphabetically, you're first. Go ahead, Ninja. We're gonna go Ninja, then me, then Angry, then Witherbottom.
Oh, you just decided the whole
Oh,
thing there.
wow, you just decided it.
Hey, I'm the producer here. You know, if you want to, you want to do a randomizer, we can do a randomizer.
And make sure that you can repeat people.
No.
What?
No.
All right.
So
So
we have maximum number of times to vote.
Angry's 1, JarNod's 2, Ninja's 3, and Witherbottom's 4, right?
Okay.
Always last.
Which one am I again?
You're 3.
I'm 3. Which one are you?
1.
How's that page missing?
Why did I get stuck with 3?
Because
All
you're
right.
alphabetical.
Ready?
There's just
So this is for the first vote. Okay.
okay.
Angry's first.
Wow. Like it's not really randomized.
It is randomized.
That is just going in
the
numerical
first
order.
number.
Yeah.
All right, Angry, go.
But then you would have a 0% chance of going first.
Yeah. Randomly.
Because it couldn't be random. All right, sorry.
Okay. Wizard 101, number 1.
No. You sly dog.
Remnant from the Ashes 3. Freak you out there, huh?
Mm-hmm.
What's gonna happen next?
I don't know.
Modern Warfare 2.
Modern Warfare 2. 2?
2?
2.
Okay.
2.
GTFO 4.
Uh-huh.
Gunfire Reborn 5.
Okay. JarNod 1, Ninja 2, Witherbottom 3, right?
If it does 1 again.
Witherbottom next.
Oh boy. I'm
I
gonna do
always go
Grim Dawn
last.
1, Gloomhaven 2, Magicka 2, 3, Gunfire Reborn 4, and
We're all over the map.
We are.
I know. Oof.
let's do Remnant 5.
We also got to stop picking games with numbers that end it.
All right. I'm 1, you're 2. Ninja.
Okay. All right. Here we go. One. Was it 101?
Yes.
Yes. 2. Magicka 2. You know, actually,
Oh,
sorry, I'm
what?
changing it. Gunfire Reborn. I'm sorry, I changed it.
What?
I understand
What's
if
gonna
the
happen
rules
this
are...
time?
No.
Okay. 3. That one I will do Remnant.
What the hell?
Yeah. 4 Magicka 2. And 5 Elite Dangerous.
What the fuck are we playing this month?
I don't know. All right, random number generator. I'm 1.
You're the only one left.
No.
It didn't work. You have to do it again.
Oh, I will.
I guess you don't get to.
Remnant from the Ashes 1. Grim Dawn 2.
I feel like he's been counting cards. He knows.
He's definitely
Wizard
counting cards
101
right now.
3.
Yeah, he
He's
knows
definitely counting
exactly.
cards.
Sekiro
He's trying to
4.
appease us by voting for Wizard 101,
Like,
but he knows it's not enough.
Yeah. He's like Kevin Spacey from that
Gum-
movie right now.
Gunfire Reborn. Whoa.
12.
Gunfire Reborn 5.
Okay, all right. Any last minute votes? If anyone objects.
Yeah, do you want
Yeah.
do you want to text Chief?
Witherbottom, do you want to substitute something?
Does anyone want to change their vote? They remembered what they voted for? I have no problem with you changing.
I'd like to
looking.
change my 2 to my 5 and my 4 to my 1.
I don't remember what they were.
Do it. Come on.
Just show the answer.
Yes.
Wizard 101 wins.
Yes, kitty game. Let's go. I'm downloading right now. It's actually already downloaded. I'm not ashamed.
All right.
Do I have it downloaded?
I do.
How do I download it?
All
Can you do it through Steam?
You can, but I would just download the launcher off their website, wizard101.com,
All right.
where you will have to create an account and choose your wizard, but you'll have to take a personality test first. Like whether you prefer bats to birds and that sort of thing, you know. Just so we can tell what kind of wizard you are and place you into the right house.
God.
Should we do this live? Oh, shit.
Yes, yes.
Okay. All right. I don't have to download it. I can just do it in. All right.
No, you have to download it.
I have to download it? Okay.
Yeah. It'll
Why-
make you download it. one
It
way
asked
or
me if I
another.
want to do a boy wizard or girl wizard before I download.
Yeah. You make an account.
Those are the only 2 options.
And then I can be like I can pick a random name. My current. I gotta stream this. I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh.
Uh-oh.
It's like it can be a Morgrim unicorn pants
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
or Thomas Swift.
Be careful
Rider.
because your name will
Thomas-
instantly identify you as an older man.
Thomas Swift Rider.
You gotta choose one that will fit in, not be suspicious.
I am definitely Quinn Sparkle Wraith.
Ooh,
Mine is the perfect fit in.
Oh, Jonathan, like Storyblood. What a great last name. Kevin Storyblood. Definitely do
Kevin
it.
Oh man.
Oh, I
can't
get
believe this
to, I
is
get to
happening.
choose this. Fire. All right. They carefully fan their flames. Their specialty is utilizing.
Well, the closest I can get is winter pants. So
Oh, that used to be that they had you take like a personality test to do it. I
Where do
guess
you
now
see
they
if
just
you're
let you
still
read about them.
subscribed?
You got to go to wizard101.com and then sign in, and then go to my account.
Oh, ice wizards are high survivability. Interesting. Storm wizards are often folks out taking a lot of their
Oh
points
yeah,
while
I'm a
being
12-month member. Renews 2/1/2023.
Nice.
Fire can.
All right, so are we starting a new wizard?
Oh yeah,
I guess we should, huh?
Yeah.
life wizards. Do
All
we
right.
have any healers? They're gonna be like life wizards.
I think maybe if you create your character in game, it asks you. But you
Uh,
can also skip and choose which house you want to be a part of.
I would
So
like
if you
to
really
create
want
my
to be like
character.
a life wizard,
I would like to create my character in game, but it
then
won't let me download it.
it will. You just have to jump through a couple hoops.
All right, I don't know which school I should go with.
How old are you?
Oh, also let me. Can I? Hey, JarNod
How-
and
yes,
Winterbottom.
yes.
You know what?
you
We'll
have
give
to
it.
say
Hold
I
on,
don't
before
want
you
to
create
say
an
how
account.
old I am.
Wait, before you create an
12.
account,
I am 12.
let us refer you because we all get a benefit.
Oh wait, really?
Yes,
How do I do that?
you should refer,
I'll
or
yeah.
like JarNod.
I'll go with angry.
Where do I do the
Yeah,
refer?
and Winterbottom, let me refer you.
Okay.
All right. Well,
Where,
I'm all
where
right.
do you get the referral thing?
I gotta search it up. Hold on.
I don't want to dox anybody, so I'm gonna switch back to the VGotM logo.
Wait,
Alrighty.
I don't. Oh wait.
Man, hold on. There's gotta be a way.
So loud. Keyboard so loud.
Oh gosh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. All right, let me turn back
Oh yeah,
on the
here
noise
we go. Here
suppression.
we go. Click the invite a friend button.
All right.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna drop it in the Discord.
With
Here's
about
my
I'm gonna
code.
Send it to me.
I'm gonna send
That's my
directly
code
to
in the
you.
Discord.
There's the link.
JarNod, are you using it?
Yeah, I'm using it.
All right.
Okay.
There's the
What do I
code.
get?
Continue.
I don't know.
Oh,
I think it's like
2,000
crowns. Yeah.
What?
All right. How old am I?
I don't know
How old
anything about
should I
this
say
game.
I am?
Oh no, it says you for each
Your
new person and
How
makes a
membership
single
is over
Wizard 101
$6.
purchase of $6 or more.
How old?
But
Should-
that includes membership, I think.
How old should I make myself in this? Like,
How
I
old
don't.
do you identify?
Yeah.
Ninja, what school are you gonna do?
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm thinking either life or balance.
I'm thinking either storm or ice.
Ooh, good ones.
I was thinking about doing.
What if we had like 4 ice wizards?
See, is ice good?
Ice is just super tanky.
Because storm is like glass cannon.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
I think I'll do life. I'll be our
Yeah,
healer.
I'm gonna do balance. I've never done balance.
Balance is fun. I've done it once.
Yeah, they excel in support roles.
Yep.
Or we're going to need some sort of tanky dude and some sort of damage dealer.
Are you gonna be a girl?
Storm is the highest damage.
I feel really weird about being a girl wizard in a game with a bunch of 12-year-olds.
I do agree. But you probably get a lot of gold.
All right, so here's my recommended. My recommended setup is we have Angry on balance, me on life, and then with the bottom and JarNod, y'all decide Death and Storm are probably the other best two, unless we want to double up on one, which is totally fine. They all deal decent damage, but Storm deals the most damage.
I'll be a death wizard.
And Death can heal yourself with every attack.
Are we doing boys or girls?
Which
All
one do you
girls.
want? Which one do you want?
I don't
with the
know,
bottom.
actually.
With the bottom, which one do you want?
I
Yeah.
feel a little weird about being a girl in this one.
I do feel a little weird about being a girl. in this one. I feel like I always play a girl character in almost every game I play. It feels a little weird here.
Yeah, I get it.
I'm gonna do a boy.
Oh gosh, I have to choose all my hair and stuff.
Oh, I have to pick a name. Should we pick our actual names in this?
No.
No. I'm picking JarNod.
You can't. Diza, you gotta pick a
You can't.
an
It's-
in-game
you gotta-
name.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm not picking my actual name.
No. I'm gonna choose the silliest name I can muster, but you know.
They keep making me try to be a life wizard. I don't want to be a life wizard. Alright, I'll skip the test.
Alright, I did it, so I got death.
Alright, I'm going to be
Nice.
I
Storm.
did it right.
But now that we know what you are, what do you look like?
Why do all these girls have glasses? I'm going to customize.
They're wizards.
You're gonna be a girl?
No. How do I switch from back to man?
You click
Oh,
boy.
there we go.
Alright, my name is Patrick Sparklepants.
You have to keep me with Keelan's story blood though.
I should be Rogan.
Oh, you should be.
Tarlac. Valdus.
Remember, if you ever wish to alter.
All right,
The wolf.
what is your name?
Wolf Sparklepants.
Story blood, story blood, story blood. All right. Okay.
Still picking my name.
All of that to say is I think we're finally done with VGotM tonight.
Yep.
Oh, we're still streaming.
Yeah,
We're still streaming.
But y'all have anything to grift on before we leave?
No?
No. Go subscribe
Okay.
to Angry Giraffe. He's in the description. Hit that plusy button.
Oh.
You don't like it. Yeah. And I have a local set up, jarnod.locals.com. But thanks for watching. We'll see you next month when we talk about Wizard 101, or don't talk about it at all, but we talk about everything else that happened. Peace.